Hello and welcome to today's daily message. It's the message for your next 24. It's your intuitive, inspirational message. Now, if you're new here, hello and welcome. I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channeled messages. So as they come, I will be relaying them to you. And I do often see them in symbolic form, but there are times when I see it and it is more of literal. So please take into account that this is a collective. It means that everyone who watches this, I am tapping into your energy for the next 24 hours, okay? So energy is fluid, and so we're going to be just, tapping in, seeing what's in store for the next 24. So whatever does resonate, kindly take. Whatever does not, compassionately leave it for the person who needs to hear it most. Okay, you guys? And let's go ahead and get started. All right. So, last night was eventful, huh? It was the full moon. Quite eventful. I am seeing a lot of soldiers, and this is speaking about being defensive. There's something that you may be feeling a little bit defensive about. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Just take a breath, okay? Just take a deep breath right now. Stop. Breathe in real slow. Expand your lungs. And now breathe out slow. Maybe we can calm the energy a little bit, so we can know what to do, okay? Okay, even the neighbor has to calm his engines. Calm your engines down. Look at it, it's like he heard me, huh? Oh my goodness. If cars could talk, right? All right, guys. Let's do this. Good morning if you guys are on the other side of the world. Good evening if you're near me. Good day, good night, wherever you are. I hope I'm finding you in a place of receptivity and peace. And if you don't have that, I hope you do get this by the end of this message. So here we have, I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison. For we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. This is totally on point, you guys. We are unique. We're beautiful. We're beautiful people in so many different ways that, like, you can't say this one's a favorite because we're all our own type of favorite flavor, you know? We all have our own zest to life. We all have our own thing in life. I feel like many of you have had to have, you guys had some struggle. I feel like this is a pretty deep-rooted struggle, because I feel like this is a struggle that you kind of had to deal with for quite a while. I don't even want to go to that one. I want to go to this one right here. I feel like you guys have been sort of struggling with being yourself. some, it's the fear of like what other people are going to think. And then other people, it's like you just don't want to hear it from other people. So you sort of get defensive and shut down. So you're not yourself. You're not your authentic, unique self. That you can be. You don't have to stay that way. And some of you are embracing yourselves. This is something you're learning right away if you haven't already learned it. And I feel that this is pretty recent. If you've learned it, you just learned it. Other than that, I feel like you're going to, at the very least, observe it. But many of you guys will be embracing this unique side of you. Some may even not know, not even be aware of this unique side of you yet. But you will in the next 24 hours. So just keep an eye out, put it in the back pocket. Put the idea in the back of your pocket. Because it'll come out. And when it'll come out when you're ready to accept it. That's the beauty in that. Okay, here we go. Love was never absent from our lives. It is not bound in our hearts or in our relationships, and thus it is not capable of being owned or lost. We have allowed our awareness of love to diminish. That is all. I'm going to pull another one because this one comes up pretty regularly. And I see why, because many people, including myself, all of us need self-love. All of us need it. But at times, we often forget that we can find that in ourselves. We do. We will look towards some kind of quick fix on the outside. We'll look for whether it's an item or something, you know, we drink, or something we eat, or something we digest, or even sometimes it's something that it's like doing habits. You know, we sort of feel like if we do certain habits, we'll get love. And it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with love. This is sometimes be self-praise, where you feel like every time you go around someone, you have to sort of make sure that they know. So they tell you how great you are. So you can feel some sort of self-love to validate. But that's not self-love. That's the false self-love. Because what you're doing is you're seeking for someone else to give that to you. No. It starts in here. It just starts in here. And then it keeps growing. You'll never run out. You'll be surprised. The more people you know, the bigger your heart will grow. It'll be one of the craziest things you'll ever experience. To be open to your own self-love and embrace that. Okay, I'm going to take another one from the Motivation Manifesto because we get that one a lot, and I want to get something that may help with this. But before I pull it, let's see what's going on. Okay, so I'm feeling like I'm against some sort of statue. And these people, like, I kind of feel like these people are against the statue, and they're against it this way. Okay, almost like I'm watching them in a row, but they're like making a circle. But it's like a half a circle. I'm seeing like a half a circle. And I see them almost like this. Like this. Like they almost look like they could be part of the statue, but they're not. They're people. And they're kind of like, I don't know if they're sitting like this or how they're sitting, but I could see that their hands are like this. This is being open to receive the loving energy within yourself. Because I feel like the people, because I'm noticing that the people in my vision are all the same person. So it's like, and they're all wearing blue. So it's like speaking that self-love, because use that throat chakra and speak that self-love into yourself. Like there's like, you could even look in the mirror and just say it to yourself. And when you do that every morning, you're getting used to who you are. You're seeing yourself and you're telling yourself something. And after a while, you can start to put a sense of belief in it, even if you don't believe it right off the bat. And it slowly, you'll notice a transition in your life. It'll spill over into other areas of your life, and you're just going to be open to receive. Okay. We are to be, again, I get this one too, and I don't know how to say this word, but I know what it means. So I'm just going to say what I know what it means, because I can't say the word. It doesn't roll off my tongue very sweet. We are to be radiant, grateful, joyful people. We're meant to have joy. We're meant to love our life. That doesn't mean that we're meant to have love from someone else to feel whole. That means that we're supposed to love the life we have. And when we do that, when we're appreciating what we've been given, when we live in the body we've been given and we treat it like we are grateful for it, there's gonna be things that happen that body starts to give back to your soul. It starts to give back to you. And you're not gonna feel that unless you embrace yourself. And it's a whole different experience. This is all coming from, all you have to do is be grateful. That's all. No asking. You're being grateful, and you speak of the gratefulness, and you'll receive. You be grateful, and then you receive. That's the way it works. When we're grateful, we don't attach expectation. And when we don't attach expectation to being grateful, then we can truly embrace that. We can truly be happy for what we have and enjoy it. And then it'll start to just spill out, and you'll get so many blessings. Because when you're joyful and you're in that high vibration, other people around you that are in that vibration will naturally flow to receive next to you. And all of the energy works together. It all works together. So if you want that, then you have to be grateful in your heart. That's how it works. That's how it works. Because you even see it like with people who have a lot of money, that aren't happy. It's not to say that everybody that has a lot of money are not happy. I've seen people that have a lot of money that are happy. But there's some people that have a lot of money and they're not happy. And I think that those people could just be grateful. Like I can just be grateful today. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is be grateful. If you complain, you're going against your manifestations. Well, your positive manifestations, because whatever you think about, you bring about into manifestation. So it doesn't, the law of attraction doesn't care if you're thinking positive or negative. It's what you want. It's what you want in your vibration, what you want your vibration to be. When people look at you, do they look at you and go, oh, there's the grumpy person? Or do they look at you and go, oh, wow. Oh, wow, look at it. I never noticed. He's smiling or she's smiling now. And then when you start to do that, more people start opening up to you. And then when you start to have more and more high vibration people talking to you, that's how really good ideas come about. That's how businesses are made. That's how things happen. Because everybody's passionate about something. And the high vibration is just going to attract it. And you guys are just going to go off on ideas and ideas and ideas. That's just how it happens. You know? You're not going to match with the negative. You're not going to have a high vibration. Think about it. If you're high vibration, are you going to want to go and talk to somebody who's like angry at the world and go, hey, you want to start business with me? You're not going to want to talk to them about that. You're going to want to talk to somebody who seems upbeat, who seems pretty confident, right? You're going to go, oh, look at that person. I think look at them. They probably would do good with whatever. You could start seeing things about that person that person probably doesn't see about themselves. And the reason why is because if you're just excited and you love yourself, you find that love inside yourself, everyone around you could feel it. It's the secret of loving yourself. And it's contagious. Everyone will start being different. And they may not be different right away, but they will eventually be different because they have to be impacted, even if it's in a small way and they don't talk about it. And that's okay, because that's none of your business. What other people think about you is none of your business. What you think about you is all of your business. Okay? Here we go. Mountains. Here. Ooh, and we move mountains. We move mountains. I feel like we make mountains. We move mountains. We climb mountains. We make tunnels going through mountains. We accept and we fulfill the task we want, no matter how big or small, because as long as you got that self-love in you, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. It's that acceptance of self. It's that love of yourself. And the love isn't a love like, oh, I'm so great. It's a love that's a gratitude. It's saying thank you for this body. Thank you for this mind. Thank you for this heart. Thank you for this energy. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my family. When you say these things, you could say them to the loved ones. Say them. Say it to them. And see if it changes something. Don't expect it to change anything, but see if it changes anything. See how that makes you feel to say something like that to someone else. Catch them off guard too. I do that sometimes. I catch them off guard. I'll wait till they're doing something else, and then I'll come up to them and I'll go, you know what? I love you. And you say that to maybe your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your child, whoever, your family. You know? Make a moment that you show them that they're important. Because they don't know that you already, you know that, and you assume, they know that, they know I love them. But tell them. Tell them. Tell them. So they hear your voice say it. They hear it from your voice. It's a beautiful energy exchange to tell that to someone, and you don't know sometimes what they're going through. Sometimes you don't know that that actually meant a big deal to them. And it only took you a few seconds. Okay? Okay, you guys. So for the next 24, we're being asked to be grateful for who we are, for who the people are that are in our lives, that contribute to our great uniqueness. Be grateful to them and tell them you appreciate them. You don't have to say you love them. You could say you appreciate them. That means a lot. Sometimes that means more than saying I love you. Is saying you appreciate them. It gives them a sense of purpose to feel like they're needed in your life to some extent. Not in an unhealthy way, in a healthy way. That you value that. It's a beautiful exchange, you guys. And you'll see longevity. You'll see that it'll really, if you have kind of like a brokenness within a relationship, this will really help by just saying it. I feel like just saying it randomly. Don't say it when you're having a fight. Don't say it when you're having a fight, you guys. Wait till it's like random. You know, they're doing something nice or they're doing something for themselves, and then you just come up to them, catch them off guard. Like, hey, I love you, or hey, I appreciate you. It's a beautiful way. It's a beautiful thing. And it's a really good surprise. It's a good surprise. It changes their vibration for their day. Say it in the morning so it really helps them their entire day. Okay, you guys. Thank you for joining me for this 24-hour message. I feel a lot of unity from this. I'm seeing like fathers and sons. So if you're a father, maybe you should say some kind words to your son. But I'm seeing all kinds of family dynamics and relationships. It's making people feel important. Thinking outside of yourself. Because you know how it feels when someone doesn't appreciate you? So appreciate someone else so they don't feel that way. Okay? Thank you guys. And I hope you have a fantastic 24. See you tomorrow.